The Three Trees by Kurt Isles. Chapter 1 The Three Trees. The cover features three trees, each with a unique story. The small longleaf pine in the foreground has spent most of its young life in a grassy stage with little visible growth. However, it has steadily grown a deep taproot. At some point, when conditions are right, will begin its long skyward journey. Behind it stands a majestic, mature longleaf pine. This native Louisiana tree can live for over 150 years. It's the mother tree, and most of the younger pines, which have come from the big pine cones in their seeds. There's a third tree on the cover. It's the thin skeleton of a dead red oak, ready to be toppled by the next storm. The oak has completed its job by dropping years of acorns, resulting in a stand of healthy red oaks along the fence row. This blackened tree reminds me of my Dry Creek ancestors and mentor who passed on their common sense, rural wisdom. They're gone, but I'm here to pass on what they modeled. It's a deep call that compels me to speak, write, and share. Each of the trees had a story to tell. I want to speak to these grassy stage pines. I have some stories that will help them on their journey. I've come to view life as a succession of seasons, and each of the three trees are in a different season: growth, maturity, death. I'd like to think I'm at that tall, mature longleaf stage. There's plenty of sap in me, as well as a deep taproot. I'm in the season where I want to pass on the heritage and culture of the Louisiana piney woods, which have shaped my life. The three trees contain stories about the values and habits a young person needs as they step into life. These stories transcend age, gender, culture, and background. It's also a valuable guide for leaders of all ages who want to maintain their priorities and follow their moral compass. And that's why I want to share the three trees. There are many grassy stage pines surrounding me that weren't brought up in my culture. I want to pass on the rich rural values that the old blackened trees taught me, values that have withstood the test of time, lessons about the things that really matter, finding that purpose for your life journey. I believe I've found my current purpose in life. It's writing and sharing moving stories that inspire and encourage. There it is. Write, share, moving stories, inspire, encourage. May I be a good steward of this assignment with the three trees. The shortest distance between the truth and the human heart is a story. Anthony DeMello. I'm a storyteller. Remember that as we start this journey through the pages of the three trees. I'm also a story collector. I collect them like some people collect Mardi Gras beads. I truly believe stories have the power to change us. As DeMello's quote says, connecting the human heart and the truth to change how we look at others as well as ourselves. My hope and prayer is that you travel through a lifetime of my journals, you'll find your own life story and write it down to pass on to those dearest to you. That's legacy. That's what legacy is. Finally, I hope you will sense a purpose in each step you make, each step upward. Hopefully it'd be a man. I sign all my correspondence with onward, so join me as we walk onward and up, walking together on my land in Dry Creek, stopping from time to time to sit on a log and share some stories from our journeys. It'll be a memorable trip. We'll learn together. Let's walk onward. Kurt Isles, Dry Creek, Louisiana, April 2025.